1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome folks, Pausing here bringing you the fourth update to the WWE 2K16 roster. We'll be going straight into IGN's reveals for this week because there wasn't a whole lot of other news on the roster. First up, we have promotional art for superstars that have already been confirmed. We have Aiden English and Simon Gotch, the Vaudevillains, who we got to see last week with their nice entrance. And we have Dean Ambrose, who was one of the first superstars confirmed for the game. He returns with a nice leather jacket and a screenshot of his own. We also have a few other superstars similar to last year's on-disc content. We have Batista, Chris Jericho, Curtis Axel, Fandango, R-Truth, Ryback, Santino Marella, and The Rock. The Rock was previously confirmed in Austin 3-4, the roster reveal video. For modified superstars, we have Luke Harper and Erick Rowan. Both have updated attires showing a lot more detail in their outfits from last year. Natalya has returned with a very nice attire updated to be like her attire with Kidd and Cesaro. The Undertaker is returning this year to WWE 2K16 with a lot more hair than he had last year. This is a previously confirmed superstar that we had from the Austin 3-4 roster reveal video. For on-disc debuts, we have Andre the Giant, who has changed his attire to be his WrestleMania 3 attire for when he faced off against Hulk Hogan. We also have Edge, who is a minor part of the One More Match showcase from last year. John Bradshaw Layfield, who was part of the NXT DLC. Randy Macho Man Savage, who seems to be a more traditional version of Macho Man rather than the Macho King we got last year. Ravishing Rick Rude, who has a more neutral attire rather than the Warrior attire that we got last year. Hopefully this is reflected in the game as well. Sergeant Slaughter, who has been giving a more iconic G.I. Joe type attire rather than his Iraqi supporter attire from last year. And one more diva is making their return after missing out from last year's game. Stephanie McMahon, who is not a part of the last year's game, returns with her attire from the 2014 SummerSlam, which she faced off against Brie Bella. There was no real grand debut for this week. We got a new entrance from Brock Lesnar with his advocate Paul Heyman by his side. So this brings a total count of superstars to 68 confirmed with IGN and 2K's promotional material, just passing the 64 from last year. We're up to 13 divas this year, could see us even doubling the 8 we had on disc last year. This week in particular was light on the NXT talent and heavy on the legends, so the balance has gone closer to last year's age balance. We are now down to just over a dozen superstars from last year not mentioned for the new game. This seems promising for a few new reveals and surprises for the 2K16 roster. We're up to 81 on-disc stars, meaning we're 2/3 of the way to 120 on-disc stars we will get with WWE 2K16. Please leave a like or subscribe for what will likely be 2 or 3 more weeks of these videos as we get closer to the release of WWE 2K16. This has been Posum, and I thank you for your time.